Welcome back to Wave of Dalker. This is Week in Music number 13. I'm filming this actually before I listen to the rest of my albums because I'm going on a trip this weekend. I don't have any time to edit and post these videos. So I'm getting all my YouTube stuff out of the way before I leave. But I'm probably going to listen to 3 albums this week just because of the time constraint. But man, the 2 albums I've listened to so far have been pretty good. Some bangers in there. Better watch out. But yeah, Week in Music number 13. I don't know what the 3rd album's going to be, but I know that the first 2 have been really good. So you want to keep watching and see my takes on these albums that really kind of heavily impacted me. So I'm going to open my hands, and they're going to talk, and then I'm going to close them, and I'm going to be back. So open them. Album number 1 of the week. The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones. Oh my god. This album was so good. It just... I don't know. It's just such like a catalyst of emotion. And it just like feels like... I don't know. I feel like in any situation that you're in, emotionally, I feel like this album... Well, not any. I don't know. But it like felt like you were like... It made me feel at peace. It made me feel tired. It made me feel like it's just everything. Like I was just sitting on my couch just like there. And like that 9-minute track, My Warm Blood at the end, just as being like a final like like resting place of the album, it's just like... And then finding out that the lead singer of this also made A Crow Looked at Me, that like 2018 album about like his wife's death. It's just like, that album is also incredibly beautiful and intricate and just delicate. But man, this album, like it just felt like, honestly, I would kind of just, it kind of feels like your last moments. Like it's just like the feel of this album is just what I imagine those last moments may be. Like when you're old and you're just like, you let life just take you. I don't know. This album. Oh my god. I need to listen to it again. Because it's like the instrumentals, the delicate vocals, like there wasn't any strain. It was just there. And the mixture of like really intense drums, really intense like guitar sometimes, like the production was just, oh my god. 5 hot dogs out of 5. We're gonna go 10 hot dogs out of 5. Screw it. I mean, all the hot dogs I can give this, it's gonna get, because dude, this album was perfection, and I need to listen to it again because oh my god, so good. Listen to it if you haven't. On to the next album. Hard to beat this one. Album number 2 of the week, Ants from Up Here by Black Country New Road. Another just emotionally heavy album. I think the really cool thing about this album that I really liked was it didn't really seem to comply to one sound. Like overall it felt very cohesive, but each song kind of had its own kind of medley of instrumentals and vocals. Like there's a lot of horn, there was a lot of really intense guitar. Like the vocals all felt different each track. There was piano on one track. Like it was just such like a unique, like I said, medley of just everything, and it all worked. Like it's like an abstract painting or like a collage, and it was very emotional. It kind of made me just reminisce about something that never really happened to me. Like it kind of imbued this sense of desire and like loss within me, and like it made me feel it, I don't know, it was just such like a concentrated and passionate emotion within this album that's just so potent, and it just hits. Like it was fantastic, and I was just really impressed with what I was listening to, and I can see why this album was held to... I can see why people said what they said about this album last year when it came out, or 2 years ago, I'm not sure, but it was incredible, and I definitely need to re-listen, because same thing with The Glow Part 2, like these are just such emotionally dense albums that it's like I'm not gonna get everything from the first listen. So but this album was fantastic. 5 hot dogs out of 5. Again, back to back. I've been picking these albums pretty well. We've had all 4 of our 5 hot dogs out of 5s in the last 3 weeks. Crazy. But yeah, on to the next album. Third and final album of the week, Discovery by Daft Punk. Man, they are so good at what they do. A lot of classics on this album. Digital Love, Stronger, Harder, Faster, Stronger, Better, Faster, whatever the hell it's called. One More Time. This album's a classic. But yeah, it was incredible. I'd listened to a bunch of these songs before I listened to this album, like, fully. I had Veritas Quo on my playlist. That song is super dope. Short Circuit's also really cool, and Digital Love, like I said. This album overall is just fantastic. This is like the techno pop, like electronic music version of like verse jazz, as I call it. Like some of those albums I listened to prior in the year, where it's like a lot of just really good like instrumental like production stuff, and then there's like one line of lyrics. That's the song. But man, they really mastered it. Like Daft Punk, they're the top of their craft. They're the guys. And 5 hot dogs out of 5. I mean, this is the banger week. That's what we're gonna call it, banger week. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Like, they're superb production and like really just simple, but effective lyricism, and it's just they just do their thing every time. They nailed it. That's the final album of the week, and that's 3 straight 5 hot dogs out of 5. Can you believe it? I can't. On to future me, or past me actually. And now we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Week in Music. This is going to be coming out after my Orioles series preview against the Angels. I'm really excited to be back in the Orioles groove. That's what this channel started off being. I'm glad to, return back to form with that, and, it'll be more consistent uploads. Like, I think the ideal flow of this channel will be, like, Orioles all throughout the week. Sunday, obviously, Week in Music, as it has been. And then maybe like sprinkle in some my stuff in there, sprinkle in Letterboxd Lowdown, which I will probably do next week, post for my March movies. But yeah, I'm excited. Wave of Docker, back on the come up, finally getting, that Orioles stuff back. Exciting. That's what I'm really passionate about. That's what I want to do, sports journalism. That's what this, obviously, like I said, that's this channel's roots. So excited to be back to that. But Week in Music number 13. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what albums I should listen to in the comments. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.